Hey there everybody, P. Pardo here from Comic Book Users. Welcome to another episode of the show, Inside the Cover, once again alongside Mr. Wild Bill.
Hello comic book fans, welcome back to another episode, Inside the Cover. We're going to do, well, this is a giant size issue.
It is.
Number 3.
Fantastic Four.
I got it from this guy because he bought an extra copy.
Bought it twice.
We've seen a lot of that lately.
It happens. My note-keeping skills on in my spreadsheet are that sometimes I just forget to take stuff off after I bought it, and
buy it again.
Then I go to a con or something like that. Oh, cool, $3, yay! And then I get home, I read it, and I'm like, this kind of seems familiar. And then I go to put it away, and there it is.
There's the other one. Like, well, I wound up getting this because I had number 7. Now I think 7's an annual though. So anyway, I've got 2 giant-size Fantastic Fours.
Can't go wrong with them. They're all good.
So I like the second story in this book, which is a reprint of, I think it's issue 21. It might be issue 16, but
it's early.
It doesn't even have Joe in it. It's, what's that guy's name? Russo?
Yeah, so Jack Kirby.
George Russos
as the inker.
Art Simonak, and Stan Lee's the author.
So Artie Simic, of course, worked with Kirby a lot, but I'm not...
But this is like issue 21 or maybe issue 16, but it's about this episode is about villain spotlight, really, more so than Inside the Cover, focusing on the Hate Monger. That's what this episode is about. The Hate Monger.
So this is not Inside the Cover, even though we're gonna take you into this part of the cover
because it's the only Hate Monger.
Yeah, he's the
only Hate Monger. It's the only appearance in like a collection of 3,000 comics of the Hate Monger. So
we were just remarking that he kind of looks like. I mean, he's big and beefy, but he's got this weird costume. It's like a purple
KKK uniform. Oh, that would be a Hate Monger's uniform, right?
That would be, yes, indeed.
So he's got a hate ray, and it takes place in America, in New York, and the Hate Monger is like doing a public
joy ray. It's a hate ray.
He's doing a public. He basically gets the Fantastic Four to turn against each other. He's got this hate ray. He's got this. That's his brainwashing material to get the power over the crowd. So the crowd's like, "Hey, get rid of this foreigner," and he's like, "I'm a citizen like you. What's wrong with you guys? You nuts?" So the Fantastic Four know that the crowd's getting out of control. The Hate Monger has a way of manipulating people's brains, and they figure he's using some kind of device. So now they're starting to turn on each other, and of course, the Hate Monger is okay with that because he knows the Fantastic Four will get in his way for his plans for world domination as he wants to spread hate and rule the world.
How many of the early villains did that in the '60s, right?
Yeah, because it was still left over from the World War II.
Yeah, the whole brainwashing thing and everything. Yeah, it's just all the villains did that.
And every tyrant wants to take over the world,
right,
and enslave you.
Yeah, I mean, basically they took the whole Hitler thing and they made all these villains that just acted.
And everything was against your freedoms.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that comic books drove home, I guess, the feelings of democracy, of freedom, and liberty.
Yeah.
Defenders of the righteous,
So this is what, around 1963?
This is maybe 63 or 64, because they even make a comment about the Invisible Girl being Miss Fancy Pants of 1963. Remember, he makes a comment.
So got to talk about this here. So even though, all right, so you deviate from the Hate Monger a little bit. So very cool.
So I'm going to show you somebody down here.
Yes.
This.
So you
got it. So you got Reed Richards lighting a cigar for this guy. Now, who smokes cigars? Reed Richards doesn't smoke cigars, but the other guy, Nick Fury, smokes cigars.
Right, so he calls him Sergeant here, and he goes, "I haven't seen you since the war."
Since the end of the war.
Right, so again, early 60s, so this is pre-SHIELD. So right now, he talks about, he goes, "Sergeant, it's so good to see you." And he's like,
"Well, I'm a colonel now in the CIA."
Right, so this is,
so this predates his job as a director of SHIELD.
So
and he's not wearing an eye patch, kids.
Right, so this is really early, so this is short.
You got Nick Fury without an eye patch.
Still smoking a cigar, though.
They make him kind of look like Ben, though.
Yeah, he does.
Right?
He does look like Ben.
They make him look like Ben.
Except for what's coming up. This is a nice...
Later on, when Fury has the blue uniform.
Yeah.
And the pistol holster and everything.
Yeah, see, right there, he totally looks like Ben.
Yep. That's Nick Fury.
Yep.
That's basically the whole moral of this story that I wanted to tell you. That's basically the gist of this episode. Look at Colonel Fury, man. Look what I found.
Well, because the
it's an amazing discovery, man.
Look, Yankees go home. Yep.
That is not Nick Fury, but yes, it is.
Yes, it is. But
I'm
for
just
those
so
of
used
you who grew up on Nick Fury and the Howling Commandos, that's him right there. That is totally.
And
him.
I did not. I grew up with the uniform and the patch.
Look.
There he is. That's Ben. Ben's brother. Ben's twin.
Actually, I think the next time I go and order some books, I'm going to get a couple of those early Sergeant Fury and the Howling Commandos. I used to have a bunch when I was a kid. I got rid of them all. I should have kept them. So here, the Hate Monger's back. So sorry, we've deviated from the whole point of this episode. But.
So, yeah, the Hate Monger's he's got his minions, and the Fantastic Four is wreaking havoc on them. And then Reed Richards finds the Hate Monger's hate device, the Hate Ray.
Yep.
And he sticks his fingers into the ground.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I don't think I've ever seen them do
his
that.
fingers go all funky. Yeah, splitting out.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Stretching out.
Yeah.
That always hurts when you split your fingers playing volleyball. That shit hurts.
Yeah, he's in the clutches of the Hate Monger now.
So, yeah, so the Hate Monger is like...
And look at this. Straight out of like the Howling Commandos. Sergeant Fury and Hell. Here he comes on the scene. Mr.
Busting
Fury
everything up.
Yeah, that's right. He's got his machine gun and everything. The buddies together again. Meanwhile, I don't remember them ever talking up the whole relationship between Reed and Fury from the army.
Here's a little flashback scene.
Yeah.
Pull him out of a hole.
Yep. Yeah, I don't remember that relationship at all. It's weird.
A little bit of it right here.
They play up more the whole Sergeant Fury and Captain America in it being together working a lot in World War II, but I don't remember them ever doing this.
I grabbed the vial of antidote capsules.
I've got to force Ben
and Sue
and Johnny to take them somehow. Yeah.
And he's like, "Okay, Boy Scout, you do that little thing. Meanwhile, I'll stay on the Hate Monger's trail until I can put him and his bully boys away for good." Typical Nick Fury jargon.
Oh, he's the best. And I tell you, I love Samuel Jackson.
Okay,
man,
Boy Scout.
In the Marvel Cinematic Universe, that ain't the Nick Fury we grew up with. Because the Nick Fury in the comic is the best. But it's so much from its time. That's the whole thing,
So you get the Hate Monger his plans are being kiboshed by the Fantastic Four.
Yep.
The Hate Monger's ray gun has been turned against him.
Oh, the unmasking is coming.
So now his own minions are turning against him. And he's like, "What are you doing? I command you." And now they're like, "I can't wait to see who the Hate Monger is." Like all the Fantastic Four, like Ben and Johnny Storm, they're all like, "Yeah, wait, Reed, we want to see who he is." And when they pull off his mask,
I think everybody knows who that is, right?
It's Adolf Hitler.
He's still alive.
Adolf Hitler was the Hate Monger. It's the perfect answer to who is the Hate
15
Monger.
years later, he's still around.
Yeah, almost 20 years later, because this book's 1964.
Yep.
19 years later. And there are people that believe that Hitler escaped to South America, some people.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, the Hate Monger lived on for one issue in the Fantastic Four.
Yep.
So it's kind of like a one-hit wonder, the Hate Monger for a villain.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
And just so everybody knows, if you want to show them the cover of this, because he's not on the cover, right? So this is totally the Horseman,
the first story,
yeah, which is a cool story too. But I totally agree with the whole Hate Monger thing. That's pretty cool because it's so nostalgic,
And it's a flashback of an old original Fantastic Four issue. It's a reprint.
Yep.
It's the second story in a big book. They always did that. They gave you a reprint because the other one I have is annual number 7, and guess what? It has a reprint of Fantastic Four number 1 inside it. So that's pretty cool.
There you go.
So this has a reprint of the Hate Monger. So that makes it special because I don't have that in my Fantastic Four collection because those books are through the roof.
Yeah,
and old and brittle.
Yes.
So that concludes this part of the story. Now I have more story for you. Storyboard? Sure. I got another drawing for you kids.
Oh, look at that.
This is
Tales of Shar. How we've missed you.
Issue number 41. Mindless Slave of the Fiendish Dark Magic. Mindless Slave of the Fiendish Dark Magic. Comes complete with its own disapproval code.
That's awesome.
Here you go. For your review.
Very cool.
Thank you.
I like it.
It's colorful.
Number 41. I like the pink and orange and yellow.
Yes, we got catchy, eye-grabbing.
Very cool. Issue number 41. Love it, love it, love it.
And here's all the evil magic.
That's
the
right.
Dark Nebula.
Awesome.
The Fiend at work. So you got Wood working on his evil magic with his Woodator. And you got the Fiend with his fiendish dark magic.
Cool. Awesome.
Complete with disapproval code.
There you go.
Available in drugstores and
Everywhere.
11-7s.
That's right.
And any other mom and pop hoodlum stores you can think of.
Cool. Awesome.
Anyway, gang.
Anyway, gang. Thanks for watching.
Yes.
We've got company, so we got to go.
Yeah, we want you to click the like button.
That's right.
Thank you for your comments and thank you for your subscriptions. And as always, please click the notification bell so you'll be kept in the loop every time we have a new video. As always, thank you for being here. And we'll see you next time on Comic Book Geezers.
For Wild Bill, I'm Pete. Take care, everybody.
We'll see you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.